Telos has been a leader in cybersecurity for over 20 years. And in doing that, we've seen the evolution of protection go from looking at individual systems and networks to a much bigger systemic view of the world. We also know that compliance and security are not the same thing. We found a long time ago that checklists really don't make an organization more secure. And what we're seeing with Digital Director Network and other efforts like this, along with the SEC rules and the new White House legislation, is that cyber is really coming to the forefront, and it's now time to step up our game and bring more people to the table to help solve these problems. Telos has a lot of experience, and we're looking to expand our capabilities to help people do a better job of protecting. Cybersecurity is often an unplanned cost, and most organizations have had a hard time getting proactive about how they deal with things. So cyber is always seen as a tax in many ways. Convincing and working with the boards to help them understand that financial motives are not the only thing that's driving things forward, but actually a better understanding of technology and how cybersecurity plays a role in that is really the big pressure point to move the boards. I think the most material change is going to be how companies report their methodology for tracking these risks and tracking what's an important change to report. Most organizations have a good way of doing their governance today, but what they don't have is a good method to effectively assess risk. Almost every organization that I've worked with, it's just a guess. And some places it's a little bit more informed guess, but really it's a guess. And there isn't a clear-cut way for any organization to truly measure this effectively yet. Everybody's a little bit different. There are, in many places, unique snowflakes, and different industries and different companies operate very differently. So I think that will be a challenge both to the SEC in terms of how they monitor and manage it, and for the end users and the consumers of this data that the SEC will now generate in terms of how do you best interpret it. Corporate directors for the last 20 years have been very much focused on the financial impacts to the bottom line for companies and to create shareholder value only through that mechanism. But what we're seeing is as we move everything to digital transformation, that the boards and the directors that make up those boards oftentimes are ill-equipped to make the technology and the security decisions that will really influence what value can be created in the future. Aspiring and current directors today really need to look at groups like Digital Director Network to improve their understanding and the knowledge of all of the factors that go into making good and practical risk decisions for their organizations. Digital Director Network provides a comprehensive educational base that's at the graduate level and can really help people make the jump into thinking through all of the elements that are involved in making sound decisions.